Please introduce yourself and what type of music you play.
My name is Brent Rupert, and I play country music with a little bit of rock and roll flavor mixed with my Kentucky roots, which is a little bluegrass, I'd say.
Very cool.
Yeah.
How did you get involved in music and doing this?
Oh, that's a long story, but I'll try to make it short. I started playing when I was really young. My dad plays music, played guitar, and he taught me a few chords, and I just became obsessed with it, and started playing like in church and things like that. And then I went to college at Western Kentucky, put a band together while I was in college, started playing, and that led me to Nashville. And then I met this lady named Leanne Phelan, and she helped me get into the business. That's my musical side. Songwriting, I started songwriting when I was probably in my early teens, and became very passionate about that. And that's what I get to do for a living in Nashville now. I get to write songs.
That's awesome. What is one of your favorite songs that you have written?
Well, usually my favorite song is the last song I write because I'm most excited about it. I would say one of my favorite songs is a simple song called. That's not my phone. That's somebody else's. But it's a simple song called Harvest, and it's a song that I wrote about people in my hometown, family and friends that might have sacrificed something, and so I can get ahead in life. And it's kind of a dedication to those folks that sacrificed something in their life so I can move forward, And it's very simple, but it's very heartfelt, and it just has that deeper meaning to me.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
How did you take the steps to the next level in your music career?
How did I do that? I think just really walking through doors that were open and kind of letting things unfold naturally, honestly. I've always been a big believer in prayer and things like that, so I always would start there and just kind of go with the flow. So that mixed with some hard work and some luck, I've made it to this point at least.
That's awesome. What's your funny tour pranks you have done on tour? That you've done on people?
Yeah, this is a question that I was reading, and I was like,
because everybody does pranks on tour.
Yeah,
like, who was it? Kip Moore no, it wasn't Kip Moore. Somebody just got pranked. I think by Kenny Chesney. I can't think of who it was.
Yeah, honestly, we are a goofy bunch, that's for sure. We're really goofy, and we have a good time. Sorry, I'm very popular. A lot of phone calls. Not really. But we're a goofy bunch. We have a good time. We joke around a lot, but I can't think of a specific prank. Maybe I just need to be better at that. I don't know. Maybe I need to.
You could just try to leave somebody at a rest stop.
That's a good idea.
That's what my friends used to do all the time. They would try to leave this one band member at every rest stop.
Well, we always do. Like Anthony you'll see him tonight. He's the dobro resonator guitar player. Me and him have been playing music together since we were in college. We've been friends for years, and we have done the doors open. He goes to He goes to open a door, and you kind of take off a little bit. And he walks forward and goes to open the door again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the image in your head.
Or another prank, instead of putting water in somebody's drink, you can put vodka, and you can always ice them.
Oh.
I've been around so many people that prank each other.
I like you. I'm gonna do this. Can I take some notes?
Yes. I'll send them to Jake, and I can be like, here's some prank ideas.
Yeah, I like that.
Take me through a normal day on tour.
I'll just do the last couple of days, for example. We rode. We've only been on this one just for a couple of days, so we rode in from Nashville. It was about an 8-hour drive to Chicago at Joe's Bar. We got there. We got to the hotel. Check in. This is so boring. I'm trying to think of something so exciting. And then we go sound check, and then we eat, and then we hang out just like this and wait. Usually what we do is, the best part to me is like what we were doing when we were waiting on you is we were jamming. We were out there by the pool and singing old hymns and stuff, which I love to do before I play. Especially in this place, it's kind of eerie, and we were playing a lot of eerie songs.
It's creepy.
Yeah, but so yeah, it's not much. It's not as exciting as you would think it would be. I mean, it is because you get to play music, but the actual day leading up to
it's just repetitive.
It's repetitive, and but
a lot of waiting.
Yes, a lot of hanging out. But the guys that I got with me are some of my best friends, and I love them to death. So we have a good time. That's for sure.
Let's see. What are some of your warm-ups that you do before you hit the stage? That just tied in a little bit.
yeah, that's one of them. Jamming definitely has to happen before I go on stage, because we like to bring we're just playing with a 3-piece acoustic act right now, so we like to bring a feeling to the crowd that I used to get back in high school, just sitting around the bonfire, hanging out and jamming some songs, and so I think jamming before the show, just getting that loose feeling like we're just having fun and not taking ourselves that serious, really feeds to the crowd, and we hope that we get this back porch kind of home, organic feel to the show. So
we should just have a bonfire thing.
We should.
That would be awesome. Next idea.
Maybe I'll ask the ghost that's running around here to That's so dumb.
Describe each band member, like your whole group of guys, in one word.
Oh man. Well, one of the band members is our sound guy. He runs sound and makes it sound like we know what we're doing. His name's Mark, and I would describe Mark as can I use 2 words?
Yes, it can be hyphenated.
Talkative and excited. Maybe intense as well.
He's just very extreme.
Very extreme, but has the best intentions in the world. Great dude. That's way more than 1 word. Anthony, the guy that I was telling you about, playing together for years, sincere. Anthony's sincere. Jimmy, which his name's Jimi Hendrix, by the way, which is kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
And
hopefully he doesn't pass away at 29.
Yeah, hopefully not. But he's brothers with the sound guy. He plays mandolin. Jimmy is, he's on. This is not 1 word either. On top of things. He's that guy, I'm very scatterbrained. Jimmy's he's got it together.
He's very organized
and
ready. What's the craziest thing a fan has done to get your attention?
Well, I'll just say, let me just say, maybe just yell my name over and over again annoyingly in the crowd. I shouldn't say annoyingly. It's flattering. But I'll leave it at that. I got some more stories, but
not appropriate.
That's the most appropriate one.
Oh, the most appropriate?
How boring am I?
How do you like being on the Dustin Lynch tour?
I love it. It's great. His crowd's always really cool and ready to have a good time, that's for sure.
What's the weirdest thing a fan has made you sign?
I always think it's so weird to sign cell phones. I've had some weird stuff, sign somebody's ankle or, things like that. That's always just like, you want me to sign your ankle? I gotta go again. You want me to sign, but I think the cell phone's just really odd to me for some reason. It's
because it's just gonna rub off. And less than a month.
Especially if it's like a 15-year-old or something. I'm like, I want to get in trouble by your parents or something.
You're gonna get angry emails.
Yeah, exactly.
Any artists or bands people should check out?
Oh man, I'm a big music lover, and I want to name some bands that are buddies of mine. One is called The Whistles and the Bells. And this is my buddy Brian Simpson who produced my record that's about to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a solo artist, but he calls it Whistles and the Bells. But it's the wackiest. It's super wacky music. It's very left of center, I guess you'd say. And it's super interesting. If you love music and you're interested in like very, I wouldn't call it complex, but very interesting, you'll be super into that. So that's one thing. And other music, I would say, I love old music. So that's what I listen to the most. Which it could be a fault of mine because I don't check out as much new music as I should.
You don't check out Justin Bieber.
No Justin Bieber, yeah. I don't even know if his record's out or not. But
I always everybody's always like, Justin Bieber. I'm like, I don't listen to that stuff.
Yeah, well, like to each his own, right?
Yeah.
But I love old music like the band, Levon Helm, all kinds of stuff. So.
What are you up to in the coming months? I heard you have a new CD coming out. When does that come out?
Yes. Well, I don't have a date set yet. We just finished last week.
Mm-hmm.
We've been working on it for about 6 months now.
In Nashville?
Yes, in Nashville. It's going to have 12 songs on there that I'm super excited about. It's a record that I'm hoping that will create a little shock value in the country music world. It's, in my opinion, a little different than what's going on out there, and that's I like that, And it's not different because I'm not trying to be this outlaw of any type. That's not my style, but I'm not that cool. But it's me, so
it works.
It works, yeah.
How long have you lived in Nashville?
I've lived there for 3 years.
If somebody was coming to Nashville, what are a couple of things that they should check out?
Like
sites.
Like cool stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not that they would normally think.
Gotcha. Leapers Fork. That's a town outside of Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
You know where it's at?
Where is it?
It's like.
Is that east?
I think it is. I don't know. I just know how to get there. Well, it's a cool place because it takes about 40 minutes to get there from Nashville, so it's right outside.
Probably have been.
Yeah.
I can assume.
But the drive there is like the most beautiful drive. It's like all country, wide open spaces kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get there, it's a small little town. They got a place called Puckett's there. There used to be a restaurant just shut down a few months ago called Country Boy. It was my favorite restaurant, home cooking style food.
Mm-hmm.
But they have like all these little cool shops and stuff, and like this time of year they'll have like bonfires, like just set up in random places outside of their shops, and you can go like roast marshmallows.
That is so cool.
Yeah, there's like, and you go into Puckett's, there's like these older gentlemen like playing country music, some old country music and stuff. It's just a cool place that I hope everybody goes to when they go to Nashville. It's a little out of the way, but it's fun. It's worth it.
That's awesome. Anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Anything I like to say to my fans?
Or future fans?
Do I like to stare at the camera?
If you want to.
I would like to say, well, obviously, the fans now and future, thank you for listening. It's amazing that you even listen to my music, and I'm very thankful. I'm so thankful to get to do music. It's just, I have to pinch myself all the time. I get to write songs for a living, and with this record coming out, I would like to say, chew on it for a little bit. It might take some time, but just chew on it, and you might find the flavor that you